In the second part of our exclusive series for young people, TV's Dr. Alex George explains why it's never been more important for kids and teenagers to look after their mental well-being. When we talk about getting in shape, most of us think about physical fitness. Reminders of the importance of keeping physically healthy are all around us, and we all know how good it can feel to get fresh air and keep our bodies in good working order. So my question is, why don't we pay as much attention to our minds as we do our bodies? We're talking about that space inside our heads where we do all our thinking. It shapes what kind of mood we are in and how we feel about ourselves. It isn't something we can see when we stand in front of a mirror, yet our mental health is just as important as keeping physically fit. Physical and mental health both play a vital role in helping us to live happy, fulfilling and rewarding lives. By understanding how the mind works and valuing mental wellness, we set ourselves up to make the most of life in every way. What is depression? It's easy to think of sadness as a negative, unwanted emotion. Everyone wants to be happy, after all. But even if sadness isn't something we welcome into our lives, it's a feeling that can help us process moments in life that range from upset and disappointment to rejection, heartbreak and despair. Sadness can be a response to a difficult event, like falling out with a friend. But in some cases it can set in for no apparent reason and without any sense that the situation will improve. The truth is that most people will go through periods of time when they feel sad or down, but if you feel this way persistently for weeks and months, it could be a sign of depression, which is an illness that can be treated. If these feelings last for more than a few weeks, it's vital to ask for help from a health professional. Depression affects 1 in 4 people at some stage in their lives, and young people are often thought to be most vulnerable. Sufferers can feel hopelessly sad or even worthless. Some feel numb and detached. Other symptoms can include feeling tired, sleeping problems, irritability and weight changes. People can experience depression for all sorts of different reasons. It can be linked to events, such as loss, stress, bullying and relationship difficulties, or linked to health issues like hormone imbalance, changes in brain chemistry or blood sugar levels. Depression can last between 3 months and 2 years, but most cases are successfully treated, often through a combination of medication plus some form of talking therapy. In my role as a doctor, I've seen how effective treatment programs can be. The key to unlocking it is to find the courage to ask for help. The most important thing to remember is you don't have to deal with it alone. So, ask for help if you're feeling down and it's affecting your life. Don't be afraid to open up about it. Even if you're unsure if it's sadness or depression, sharing what's on your mind will help you recognize you don't have to go through this alone. Turning to friends and family who understand is a good first step. Some people prefer to talk to a teacher or counselor. Get medical advice. A GP can make a professional medical diagnosis, and can also draw on a range of therapies. A doctor will answer any questions about all options available. They'll also review how treatment is going. Be kind to yourself as well as checking in with a doctor. It's important to be kind to yourself. Activities may help beat the stress often linked to depression. Exercise such as swimming, jogging or football, or even just getting some fresh air in nature, can boost positivity. It's good to talk. There are lots of reasons why we don't find it easy to speak up when it comes to talking about mental health. We may worry that admitting we're not coping is a sign we've let ourselves down, or that people won't understand and will judge us. The truth is, most of these barriers are walls that we've built up in our minds, and they couldn't be further from the truth. Being able to talk openly about our emotional lives takes courage, and while it may seem daunting, people feel better for voicing what's going inside their mind. So where do you start? Here are some simple lifelines that can help you open up and feel less alone. Write down feelings. A piece of paper and a pencil or a note-taking app on your phone can help you make sense of what is going on inside your head. Writing is a great way to express ourselves. Putting feelings into words helps us to see the problem more clearly. Doing this may not bring instant results, but just admitting that we're not coping can be the first step towards making sense of a situation. Talk to friends, family, or a responsible adult. What matters most is that we choose to talk to someone we trust who will simply listen without judging us. Find a time when things are quiet and calm. You might find it easiest to talk in the car or when you're walking side by side. At times like this, you naturally look forward rather than looking directly at each other, which can feel less intense. It's worth remembering that only a medical health professional such as a doctor can diagnose a mental health disorder and provide a treatment plan. How to cope in difficult times throughout our lives. Our mental wellness faces many challenges. Just as we know how to enjoy the good times, we owe it to ourselves to be equipped to deal with difficult moments. It means whatever the future holds, we can face it with a positive mindset. After all, if we're going to tackle a setback, disappointment, or difficult feeling, we need our minds to be in the best shape possible at all times. The power of resilience. What does it mean to be mentally strong? The answer involves resilience, which is a term used to describe someone's ability to deal with difficult or challenging times. We all go through tough times, face big challenges, and make mistakes in the process. But it's okay, because failure helps us to learn, develop, and grow. So each time you fail, try to stop, reflect, pick yourself up and go again. If you can do this, you will be truly resilient. Change your attitude. Start by changing the way you look at mistakes and setbacks, for example a disappointing grade or not being picked for a team. Instead of giving up, view the experience as a learning opportunity. How you can improve. A resilient person will look for ways to improve. So revise and retake the test, or ask your sports coach what you need to work on to make the team next time. Then put the effort in. Stay positive. Even if things don't work out straight away, every attempt you subsequently make will build resilience. As an approach to life, it can only encourage confidence and help us set up a positive mindset, no matter what obstacles we face. Mindful magic. Mindful is a word we often hear without really understanding what it means. It sounds good, but what does it involve? When someone is being mindful, they are focused on the present moment rather than dwelling or worrying about something that's happened in the past or something that might happen in the future. Mindfulness is a state of calm that's available to us all. By following simple techniques, it's something we can call upon during challenging moments to help us be at peace with ourselves. Here are some simple techniques. Focus on breathing. When we're stressed, it's easy for breathing to speed up. Regain control by concentrating on each breath. Inhale through the nose and gently breathe out through the mouth. Let the air flow naturally and note how that brings a feeling of calm. Feel connected, tune into your surroundings as well as your inner self. Aim to accept how you're feeling at the time. Even if you're stressed, by learning to appreciate what's going on around you in terms of sight, smell, touch and even taste, your mind will begin to calm down. Holiday for the head: the more we practice being mindful, the easier it becomes. It's a question of training the brain to accept we can take a break from the noise and pressure of everyday life. Even if we're escaping a difficult moment in life, we'll return in a better frame of mind to overcome it.